We're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
When the Pacers traded away Paul George, many around the league expected a total rebuild. Instead, Indiana has been a consistent playoff team. They don't have so-called big names on this roster, but they do have veterans who stayed humble, who've bought in completely, and come to play every night. And with young talent that's still on the rise, there's reason for optimism going forward in Indiana. Kevin?
A lot of optimism. Thanks, DA. Hey, Chris, tonight, two teams with a lot of depth. What's the difference in mindset between coming off the bench versus starting the game?
Well, when you start the game, it's like you already know what minutes are planned. You can warm up with the expectation of getting right into the game. You know your assignment. You know the starters that are going to be in the game. When you come off the bench, it's different. You know, what's the rotation of the game? When do you get in? Does the coach have a feel to get you in earlier? Is the starter that you're replacing, is he hot and you have to wait an extra 2 minutes? And also, from time of warm-up to time of getting in the game is usually about 15 minutes of real time. And so can you stay loose on the bench and can you train your body to say, wait a minute, I know it's game time, but I need 7 more minutes and then it's my turn to play.
I like that. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Chandler out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3 slot. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. The shot by House is no good. Brogdon against Westbrook. Bounce pass from Brogdon. And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. Westbrook against Brogdon. Back to Sabonis. And the wide open shot from Warren. Gets an open look and hits.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. Pass to Oladipo. The offensive rebound. Back to Brogdon. Outside Warren. 6 to shoot. Over House. Here's Turner, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul. Harden surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, it's a beautiful shot right there from Harden. He has the touch and quick release needed to torch defenses from outside.
Up top, Sabonis. Defended by Covington. Sabonis, the pass to Warren. Over House. Pass to Oladipo. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last time they met in Houston.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
They had them in their heels the whole game. The intensity of their defense was the key factor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
A 3 from Warren, and the 3 ball is good. Warren's got 5 now.
Well, right back at
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Chandler from deep three-point range, and Harden with the basket on the assist by Chandler. Harden's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit, it'll cost you. Yeah, there's no doubt that Houston now is championship or bust. We've seen it. I mean, they've dished out huge contracts going full win mode now. I mean, they're putting it all on the line with this team.
Oladipo doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Harden. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Pass to House. Outside, Covington. And another three for Houston. And the Rockets desperate for a return to the NBA Finals.
Oh, the team has had their chances. They just need to make the most of them. I mean, front office, they're doing what they can help to make the most of Harden's prime. I mean, you have to admire their willingness to go for it now.
And the shot by Warren, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
To the paint, here's Oladipo, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Warren dishes to Oladipo. Floats one up. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Rockets elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse franchises, and he talks about seizing the moment.
This time isn't going to last long. You know, we have a window. It goes by extremely fast. I cherish these moments. You know, I embrace them.
Never a guarantee that the window will remain open.
And superstar players, let's face it, they're best remembered for their championships. It's all about the rings if you're James Harden.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Pacers, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. McDermott is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Bitadze in at the center position. Now here's Westbrook after the miss from Doug McDermott. Outside Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
Pacers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's Bitadze, and good. He got the English that time as it falls.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Tucker finds Harden. It's a floater, and it's blocked. Right wing. Here's McConnell. That three off the mark. Rockets leading by 4. That's a 2 from Gordon. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open, and Harden finds it.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
PA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. Al Harden, after Jeremy Lamb's three-pointer that didn't go. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by Bitadze.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And sometimes I feel like people don't truly appreciate the greatness of what James Harden does. He's one of the toughest guys to check on the fast break. He has one of the best Euro steps in the game, the best footwork in the game. He'll hit you in the head for deep. You can't check him without fouling him. The precision of his movements, the ease in which he scores. Come on, man.
And the Rockets making a change here. Rivers checked in. Got a hand on it.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Feeds away. He goes up again. Bitadze can't hit. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Gordon finds Harden. Second chance shot. No good on the shot. So the Pacers will take it the other way. As you said, C. Webb, what Harden has been doing the last few years is truly remarkable.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's funny because when you are achieving greatness and critics try to diminish what you're doing, it's just funny to me. Harden is one of the great guards of all time, no matter how you slice it.
Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 11.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for McDermott. Victor Oladipo comes in for Lamb. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Rockets also changing it up. Chandler comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Robert Covington subbed in for Jeff Green. Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Harden with it. He's guarded by Brogdon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space. And then, Chris, he'd get that shot off.
Yeah, it's just a step-back jumper. It's a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step back, just his regular one. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork, and he makes the most out of what you give him.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. Warren comes in for Justin Holiday.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Sabonis, count the basket.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Rivers. Good work defensively by Turner.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Brogdon against Rivers. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough, tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
Oladipo against Harden. It's stolen by Oladipo. The pass to Brogdon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
James, big first half for you. What was the most important thing that got you going?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. And they followed along. So, it's just a matter of us not turning the ball over and getting stops.
So far, so good. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
So on the floor for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Chandler, and it's House, and at the small forward position. Harden gets the bucket.
And Harden loves getting contact on his shots, showing off his true muscle and level of concentration.
Pacers trail by 4. Brogdon outside. Pass to Warren. Rockets with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Now here's Westbrook. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And that one falls for Westbrook. Hey, Chris, this year pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. The Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree. Now here's Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing. Over Harden. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Oladipo.
And since he's wide open, he's got time to add a little style with the fadeaway.
Harden up top, guarded by Oladipo. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
Oladipo, the pass to Turner. It's tipped. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Domantas Sabonis. Coming off a terrific season. 7th in field goal percentage, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Victor Oladipo.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into a scoring chance. I love that assist.
Offside Chandler. Harden outside. Kicks to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's feeling it, and the shot goes in. Harden's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Sabonis finds Warren. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Well, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
Here's Oladipo. James Harden picking up that last basket. Covington with the steal. Here's Westbrook. He gets it in there. And now a 10-point Houston lead.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Logged in the pass to Sabonis. Up again, and Turner stays with it.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. From deep, Harden trains the three-pointer. Harden's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. McLemore has come in for Daniel House. Here's Brogdon, and Westbrook pulls it down. Rockets leading by 11. Here's Green, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh, the former Georgetown Bulldog, Jeff Green, now a veteran in the NBA. I mean, he's bounced around the last handful of years, but he's a smart player who still knows how to make an impact.
And Jeff Green drops them both.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Brogdon against Westbrook. Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. Passes it to Warren. From deep. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. Houston leading by 10. Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Brogdon. Another miss by Houston. And Brogdon's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Oladipo. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Rockets lead by 10. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here is Harden. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Holiday with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Holiday's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. And McLemore kicks to Harden. Pointer drills it from outside. Harden's got 29.
Second 3-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
The pass to McDermott. Stolen by Gordon. Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Lamb, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Houston. Passes to Turner. He kicks it to Lamb. Back to Turner, and Holiday has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Lamb passes to Turner. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
There's Gordon with the 3. Another shot. And Tucker kicks to McLemore. Eric Gordon on the wing, guarded by Holiday. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hey, Chris, for some guys, playing in their hometown is a dream. But there's also that added pressure, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, at least when you play away from home, it's a little more quiet. You don't have to get as many tickets for the game. When I got a chance to play home in Detroit, it was one of the best moments of my life. And I thought to myself, this is a wonderful feeling, but could I have handled it for 15 years of my career? I don't know. That's 30 tickets a game. Oh, I probably would have to go back into the NBA again just to pay for those tickets. But I tell you what, it's fun. And for me, a mama's boy, eating your mama's cooking before a game, it is never, ever, I've never had a better feeling. Eating her food.
I bet. I bet. Now Lamb. After Eric Gordon's 3-pointer that didn't go. Gordon with the defensive effort. Rockets leading by 7. He feeds it to Rivers. Here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And the Pacers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Indiana's head coach was saying to the team. He said, "I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does." Kevin?
And good that time. And that's 10 points for T.J. Warren.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
Harden against Lamb. It's Harden with the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
He doesn't take his foot off the gas. I mean, Harden attacks the D, either finishes or gets the foul.
Gets the first, that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And it's clear that the Beard is a special player, a clutch performer. He loves to play the game of basketball.
Outside Warren. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
And it's Westbrook missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lamb and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Indiana making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Offensive rebound. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. At 6. Goes up on the wing. Bullseye. Harden's got 33.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The shot by Turner no good. Oladipo against Harden. So Houston wins it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and